Hi, it's Mark, and just a quick video. The idea on this one is clustering your social interaction online, your social media, based on the topic and subcategories. You'll need some powerful automation tools to help extract the essence of what people are saying. And what you're going to find is that a lot of people say very similar things, or that they say correlated things in their status updates. And so let's say you're following 100,000 people. Robert Scoble recently decided to renew his list, shrink it in Twitter and regrow it. And his reasoning was it was just too much. There wasn't enough signal strength for him to get anything useful out of it, even with groups that he'd manually created. Now, what I think the problem is, things aren't getting categorized automatically. He's having to manually go through and make lists and filters. He's having to manually make searches on certain keywords, on topics, and it's tough for him to do. What if, as an alternative, the application of semantic algorithms and extraction tools like Zemanta and OpenClace, what if those tools were applied automatically to his 100,000 people that he followed? And from those you get keywords, tags, and you get weights associated with them, confidence levels. You could take those tags, confidence levels, and cluster the data, and you could sort of subgroup it off by categories. So you could get people saying hi in the morning. You could say people talking about food. You could, and you wouldn't have to manually make these topics. That they would be automatically generated based on the tags that came out of their status updates. People would be grouped according to gripes. People are griping about different companies, problems that they've had. Likes. People really like certain things about certain companies. And then the subgrouping could happen under companies. So when you go to see what people are talking about, you would see more of a global effect, or a clustering larger effect. And what you'd lose in the individual and personal messages, you would pick up in seeing the trends, and not just the big trends, the ones that just dominate the pipeline of real-time information, but the smaller trends, the nuances, the fluctuations. And you can always dig down all the way down to an individual message by drilling down into category areas, and then looking at the analysis of that cluster space. So let's say you found people that had a gripe, automobiles, Toyota. Okay, now you've drilled down the topic categories there, and let's say out of 100,000 people, only 5 or 10 people might have tweeted something about that, or had a Facebook update status about that information. Now you can look at those 10 messages in detail, review them. Especially if you're a big business, it's nice to be able to quickly and automatically find out what's going on relevant to your brand. If you're a blogger, you want to see what people are talking about in relation to topics that you blog about. If you're someone interested in information gathering like myself and data mining, you can really look at the data in new ways. You can look at much more data than you could manually. I can only read so many status updates. I can only read so many blog posts, but anything that's out there as far as content goes can be extracted down to core tags and keywords, and then out of that much larger set of information, now I can find the things that are most relevant to me and what I'm interested in. And that's the type of tool that I want to build, and I'm working on now. And God willing, I'll get a little better at web programs so I can make it happen. I'm not very religious, and I don't actually believe in, but that's a separate story. Mostly, it's a self-testament. If I can push through, if I can find somebody that's good at web programming that has the same sort of interest that I do, damn it, this tool's going to get made. And if it's not me, it's going to be somebody else, because there's just such a great utility in leveraging the information. And right now, it's just falling off the table. People are missing it, and it's being wasted. And it's out there. Why not take advantage of it? That's about it. Thanks. Bye. And it is a gorgeous day. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm seeing, but